Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. It's a beautiful April afternoon, lunchtime coming up. It's episode 100, and there's going to be something reasonably extravagant happening today. Conversation recently with a farmer, and work's been in progress for a while, but we've got enough favour with the bank, I think, for us to be able to do something. However, I would be happier if, I know I'm being cryptic here, I want to try and get as much money in the bank as possible for this episode. As I've spoken to the bank manager, explained the situation. Obviously the amount of money in the bank account, all gravy, baby. But just to keep the finances running, there's a bit of expansion that I want, and on their side they're good to go. On our side, we haven't got the money. But they've been quite shrewd about what they've done. They've managed to get a bit more money than I would have wanted to pay. However, I do understand why they've done it. And that brings us to why I'm testing out the new wood trailer, which has started well. I've already tanked it into the wall. Good start to the episode, 3 minutes in. A decent little wood job this, and obviously we want money. This little badger here is going to most definitely help us for that. Onto the new gravel pit. Good bit of defamation there, that's what we want. I've been trying to sort out that chaff. Too much weight, and it's not quite enough, so I might have to put it in a trailer. It's alright. I've got a fair bit of wood there to sell. Somewhere around here. 12,000 litres. That's alright. That's alright, I'm quite happy with that. Right, what time is it now? 12 o'clock. I think we need to try and remove these posts, which I think it's good to test out this trailer. And hopefully stretcher poles off. That should do. Right, I'm going to bring this maybe. What vehicles do I want to use? I could just keep it on here, I suppose, couldn't I? Tell you what, if we're looking for some work, let's have a look at jobs. Deadwood, we can tap that now, that's done. Oh yes, I'd forgot I'd done that. Lovely. What do we got? The fertilising, spraying. That's about it. We could do that, but 11 trees and take it to the sawmill. Won't do that now because we're going to be using it. Oof, the prices on this, but we could get some spraying done. And we could do the fertilising. We'll do that. We'll have a look. We've got a little bit of time on that. We could probably do it. I could probably blast that out off camera, couldn't I? Really. Money wise, but I mean, we're probably looking at having a loan anyway. Should I? It's not that. That's what we want. Fold them down. I mean, we could just use them as a tractor company. I could just send this. Let's put this back up here. You know what? I'm going to set some workers off on these jobs with this. And then I'm going to just clean up all this chaff, and then I'll get me hold on a minute. I'm going to set some workers off. I'm going to get that done, move that chaff, but I don't need to do it with. Where's the land? Do you need to pull that trailer? I think I'm certainly going to give it a go. What about, where am I going to put the... I'm sort of thinking this tractor should stay down here. Maybe. So let's just, I could just run this straight over, can't I? And then get loaded up with that. I'm waffling on, I'm well aware of it. But this will have a bit more weight on it, so this can... Not the best turning circle, but it is very useful. I'm trying to think of what else we can make money from. Yeah, a little tiny bit left over there, look. Not a problem. I can always scoop that up with my spade and walk it over. Rightio. I'll go and set the worker off spraying, and then get some loading up being done. I've done the herbicide in myself because it was tiny, so I thought I'd just whip that out. Get that done while I'm there. Now, which way? We're going to have to go sideways on these, aren't we? Might be a couple of trips. Thinking, don't really know how heavy that. Oops. Oops, I don't want to get too many of them. Break. Line it up. No, line it up. I've not got my farmstick or my steering wheel in today. It's the first time in ages and it feels rather different. That looked okay. Yeah, should I strap that? Let's strap that to start with. Put one on so I don't go and push it flying away. Got quite a bit on there actually. No, 3's going to be a bit risky. Oh dear. I need to remember we've got a bit of furniture to put on as well. Nice and steady. Oh yeah. How's that looking? Oh, that's alright. 3. Quite happy with that. What have we got there? 5 of them. Just that 5, we can get them in, can't we? Be a decent little number for us, and then obviously when we speak to the bank I'll say we've obviously got crop coming through that's looking like a good yield, and we've also got, if I can get both in this, I'm going to risk it. These go quite nice and square, so oh, another 2 there as well, isn't there? That's good because I have to put 2 on top. But I could tell him we've got a load more wood to process. And that'll be a bit more money to come in fairly soon. Nice. Someone's whimpering in the background. You might be able to hear. He wants. Be wanting treats or something. Okay. Well, that was going to happen at some point, wasn't it? There was no chance of me doing that on a clean sweep. I had to expect it. Oh dear. Oh. No. No, level that. Nice and steady. That's what you want. Nice and steady. And then we'll flip that. That's it, that's it. Nice. Why is that not picking it up? Bizarre. Ooh, what about the wool? Where do we sell the wool? No. Ooh. Ooh. Slowly. Slowly. Slowly, farmer 12T. And cause myself a mischief here. Big mischief. I better look out on this. Oh, that's a problem. And I've definitely got to go and neaten that up the other side. I should have strapped, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Nice and gently does it. And that has left me with a bit of a sweat on. Strap that one. Let's just double check the wool. Wool, what else have we got? I think wool we can put somewhere nearer. Farmers market. I mean, yeah, we could probably stack the wool on. Let's just go and get those bits. I could actually take the Unimog though, couldn't I? And stick the wool on the back of the Unimog. Which is, I would say, a much more sensible idea. And then we can get it all done in that go. Yes, I think that's more sensible an idea. I don't know how much wool we've got. 3. Let's pop this right on the top. That's precarious, but we'll strap that and that'll be fine. Whew. Yeah, not a knee bother. So I'm going to pop this up here so I don't forget the honey, which will be a useful thing to take, as well as the apples. We'll drop them off in a little while. But for now, I shall nip over and get the Unimog and the wool loaded up, and then come back over to pick up this trailer. Not been very tidy with this. I'll have to switch them about, although I didn't think we'd got 4 bales, but 4 pallets. But there you go. I'm hoping that'll yeah, be right, won't it? Right, petite. Workers on the second field of fertilising for us. That's done with. Right, let's get what time are we at? Just gone 2. Should just about have enough time to get this up to the farmer's market. That's still not. I might have to sell goat milk. That's not really a problem though. Right, what button is it to move that up again? Not that one. That one. Away we go, in the mark. Swing it round there. I can't think of anything else that would want to go up to the farmer's market, but is it worth us having a little punt? On guesswork of what we're going to have? Oh yeah. What a machine. Let's hope it'll connect. Oh, it's quite a high hitch. That's fine. Just like to take that bottom bit off, doesn't it? That's no bother. Right, we've got, oh yeah, some planks of furniture, wood beam and long planks. sticks and then wool as well. I'm gonna say 15 grand just to take us over the £400,000 marker. And if that will come in, I'm actually going to be quite happy about that. Because I'm thinking there's quite a lot of money to be borrowed. But as I explained to the bank manager, the opportunity's here. I would have rather have waited, but sometimes you just got to go for it. Don't need that. And we don't want somebody else getting hold of it. Oh yeah! Well, we're having that, aren't we? It's ours anyway. Pop that back on. Good job I done that, I didn't realise I'd left there. I've not fully strapped everything down. And I've still not, there's more straps to go, but right, you got your bets in. I wonder what the Unimog will be like for packing a silage clamp down. Oh, now then, I didn't expect 5 grand for that wool. Oh, well miscounted there, haven't I? Wowzers, 25 grand. Okay, 25 grand more than I was anticipating. Can I get the turn on that? Yes, I can. Right. Now then. Go to the bank. Do we need to put... Might be right just holding off. What I'm putting in the bank. What I'm... I suppose... probably makes sense just to load things up and deliver them. I need to get to the bank anyway. I said I'd be there before 3 o'clock. So I shall head down there and I will come back to you guys in but a short while. I'll drop my trailer off first, so that will turn up in the Unimog, so I'll look a bit more fancy. They'll go, he's good for it. The man's got a Unimog. He's grand to lend him a big old wedge of cash. Can't drive it because he keeps catching it on that wall, but I don't think there's anything else here to sell. I don't know if I've made the right decision or not here. As you can see by the monies, not only has the £424,000 gone, but we're also £115,000 in debt. Which it's good, but no, it's painful. It's painful because we had nearly £500,000 in the bank. It's a big bill to spend, and realistically we're coming towards the end of the show, so are we going to be making a profit on that money? Probably not. But, you know, as far as getting stuff done, it's progress. It's definitely progress. Episode 100, back in debt. I hope these take apples. I think I always say that, don't I? Yes, of course I do. I love apples. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there for a minute. That needs to be moved. I've got that little bit of chaff that I've got. I'll chuck that in the pit, and then we've got to go for a walk to pick up what have we got to pick up? Got to pick up oh yeah, the fence. Of course, the fence. Well, that's not too bad. So it's down here. Just it's not far. It's just a wee wander. It's nice, isn't it? Lovely. I don't know how many more episodes we've got. I would like to get through. I want to get through the harvesting, because that's what's going on with that tree. Oh, it's all right. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to get through all of the harvesting. Yeah, I parked it over there. Could have brought it back over here for us. Oh well. I don't know what. Do a headland to drive back along. It's a bit tight on this field. I've got a feel I've done this before. I'm assuming the open gate Look at the state of this. That mud in the wheels. Anyhow. Let's go and find out what I've just gone and spent all that money on. I've got a feeling the gate is open down here as well, so we'll get that closed. Keep it all neat and tidy. Follow the country code. So, what have I purchased? Now, I went to the bank. Obviously, we've given them all the money that we've got and then borrowed some more. Because we've bought this. This is now ours. We've got sunflowers to harvest on it, which is what he'd planted, knowing full well he'd got all of the summer to push the price up on it. I need to put some lime down on it, and then we'll need ploughing, which will be quite a big job to do. This is about 23 acres as well, which puts us pretty big on a scale of a farm, because we now own a lot. Do we have any of this? Ooh. I mean, it'd be an absolute pig to clear this out, wouldn't it? Okay, we maybe only have part of this woodland. Well, I think we'll leave it as a woodland, to be honest. It's not. Yeah, it looks like we've got about halfway out of that. But all of this is ours. And I think that puts us... I don't want to work it out fully, acreage wise. But I'm pretty sure if we sold everything off, we would be looking at about, and bearing in mind this is pre-2000 money, I think we're looking at about £1 million worth of land, which is quite impressive. I'm very happy. It was one of the targets once I bought those other two. I said I'd like to get the money up to do it again, and I thought episode 100. Doing this as a double sort of bonus, really, because on one side we've hit that target of buying all the farmland we wanted, because we now spread out here, but we've also got a debt, so we've got a little bit more of a challenge to finish off. And you know what, we're probably able to actually do something with this now, because, hold on a minute, we'll also own all of this, won't we? I think. Oh, I've got a feeling we now have all of that as well. That's a big old area for... I think that's all a separate bit. But we literally, I'm sure that we've got to have that now. So I could sort of flatten that out a bit. Not that we need it at the minute now. But all of this is now ours. That's going to need some thinking about when it comes to harvesting, because we haven't got a corn header for our harvester. But I'm very, very pleased. I'd completely forgot that we'd be getting this as well. That's great. Let's have a quick look, actually. That looks horrible. All of this is ours. Yeah, all the way to the wall. A little bit of woodland there as well. Not really think we'd do anything with the woodland, but Walter's there. Oh yeah, he's in the garden, isn't he? We could take all of that, but we're not. No point. I'm not going heavy into the woodland area. But yeah, all of this is ours, as well as all of that. So we've literally got sort of 2 farms on the go there. I'm very happy to have this job done, and I've just realised got these to take in as well. So finances, let's pay that off. We've got 100 grand of debt. Oh yes. Yes. That, for episode 100, is incredibly pleasing for me. I need to get some lime on that, but that's fine, I can get that done. I'll probably do that off camera, but that's where I'm going to leave the episode for today. Thank you for watching the 100th episode. If you've watched all of them, then give yourself a Blue Peter badge. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. We have got milk, butter and stuff to move as well. We'll probably have a look at that next episode. There's a few bits all around here that we can start shifting to try and clear that debt off. But yes, until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.